And we live.
Let's
What's
get
going
it.
on, art enthusiasts and change makers? It's another week of Arbor Chain Podcast, and I am your host, Mr. Sexual, and my co-host.
Be you. You already know it's your boy, because that's all you gotta do is be you.
Absolutely, absolutely. And tonight we got a guest joining us. This isn't an interview guest. He just joined us to chop it up with us. Our friend AJ is in the building. What's going on, AJ?
Am I in? Okay,
You
Yeah,
in?
you're
I'm
in.
in. None of what I planned worked out. Hey, I look like a special person.
Yeah, you look like AJ to me, brother.
Yeah, that's what they say.
How y'all gentlemen doing tonight, man?
I'm doing good. I work today. Short day at
I
work.
work. I closed last night and opened this morning, and that's the worst thing you can do.
What? Get home late, wake up early for work.
Well, it's called a clopen in restaurants, and it means you get fucked at night, and then you have to go home and figure out sleeping without anxiety about waking up. And then you have to go and open the restaurant. It's like you get there and you're taking apart the things you just put together. Like it's me. I know what happened here. And I can just it's fine. But it doesn't work
so,
like that.
so being management, you can't just leave it like that since you're gonna be the one to open it.
No, because you can't let the employees think that shit like that is okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like you have to set the standard that like, hey, it always has to be. I mean, at the same time, you go like, hey, I love your integrity, but I need you to be a little less integritous on this close because I'm going to be here in 6 hours.
So by the time you get home, shower, do whatever, you're waking up. As soon as your head hit the pillow, it's lifting up again. Anyway.
Yeah, it's you go home and you think about the restaurant, and then you wake up and you think about the restaurant, and there you
Okay.
are at the restaurant. But it is cool because there's something I learned. I love fry, like doing fry work. I wish that there was like if I could figure out some kind of high end fry situation, like I'm a fry cook that makes $65,000 a year because I have started to understand the bubbles,
Right.
and that's what it is. Like when you're frying chips and taco shells, there's a bubble situation. It comes up quick, and then it revs down. When it revs down, you take it out because it's still cooking.
Yeah.
Okay. That
When
makes
you take
sense.
it out, the oil's still on it. Yeah. I'm sorry. Marquise made me get way too amped for this conversation, and now I'm taking over and I feel bad.
Hey, no, you
No,
don't feel bad.
good, bro. We
Mister,
are not taking
Mister,
over.
what you got? Hey, I don't want Mister to start this shit off.
The poet just entered the building. What's going on, poet? How you doing, brother?
Poet,
Yo, what's cracking? Peace and love.
you see?
Peace and love.
Peace and
How you
love,
doing
peace
this
and love.
soulful? How you doing this soulful Sunday, brother?
Uh, I'm well. I
You
am well.
well?
Yeah, I mean, I had a 2 hour advisory board meeting today, but that is what it is. The work never stops. You feel me? So grateful. That I'm in the position that I am in, and that I'm alive, and I got breath in my lungs. You feel me?
Yes,
You
sir.
feel me? Yeah.
Y'all fellas in watching the All-Star game? Y'all kept up with that this weekend? Anybody seen any of the All-Star games? The highlights, dunk
Oh yeah,
contest, three point
I
contest,
seen
any of
that.
that?
Shit, Buddy Hill lost. It was a close one with Buddy Hill with the 3 point shootout. Yeah, that was close. Yeah,
Who
but
won that? I didn't get to catch it.
Tyler Hero, he won that
Okay. Tyler
Yeah,
Hero
I
won it.
front of Heat. Yeah, Tyler Hero won it.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy, I ain't catching none of that. I ain't even know that shit was happening, gang. I ain't gonna lie
Yeah,
to
I
you.
think
Like
it's going on this weekend.
I saw like not one commercial or anything or one post on nobody's feed. Like I didn't even know it was happening, gang. I swear to God. But also, I had some other shit going on anyway. I had a I got invited to this to the Durham Arts Council and shit, you feel me? And then to the Durham Symphony on Friday night, to a dinner and a conversation around it's crazy ironic actually, you feel me? Like it's literally just some art for change type shit. Like it's about like the conversation was literally about how we use art for a medium, and but then directly in relation to the symphony and the piece that was being performed that night. You know what I'm saying? The it was actually the young man's parents were both in attendance as well for the dinner conversation and for the symphony. Young man who had experienced a mental health crisis, and police came to the house and killed him. You feel me? And so
Yes.
this was about using art for change, essentially. You know what I'm saying? To make a long story short, but so did that Friday. I was there from got downtown like 4:30. Was doing that till 7:30. Then I had me a studio session. You feel me? 8 ended up running to about 11 o'clock. You feel me? So again, just
Hey, so can you let AJ know what did he call us? Yeah, can you let him know what you do? He's a new listener on here. Can you let him know what you do?
peace for sure. Yeah. Well, most importantly, you feel me? I'm a musical artist. You feel me? I'm a poet and a rapper. I've been doing that since 9 years old. Yeah, up until now. But then the other side of me is I'm a whatever you want to call it. I'm a community organizer, advocate, restorative justice facilitator, practitioner. I basically stand on business for community and for the most directly impacted peoples of policing and gun violence and yeah, all of this shit.
Yo, yo, AJ, what you got
AJ, hey, what you got to say, AJ?
going on?
It seems like you got a lot on your plate. Like that is a lot of stuff to do.
Well, they say a closed mouth don't get fed, but I say, what if you learn how to feed yourself? I
Oh
like a
shit!
full plate. You feel me? I like my plate full. I know I'ma always eat. You did.
Eat, 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 eat. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, yeah, you should eat.
And we gonna eat. Trust me.
I know.
Yo, Brooke, like, what's going on here? What's up, Brooke? How you doing?
What?
We had a listener. I pulled them up, AJ. So whenever somebody comment pops up, either pop up in the little block and you'll see their comment. So if they're on YouTube, they can interact with us in
Oh,
real time.
yeah. Oh, fuck. So, okay. It's this nightmare of like, I can be, okay, I'll be this.
Bro, I'm
Everyone.
in tears already, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot going on just now.
Hey,
Because I don't know what he called himself on here. What's your name on here? What you called yourself?
man-lipped platypus. I'm not a duck-billed platypus. I'm a
I'm gonna call you
man-lipped.
man.
Yeah, he said the man-lipped platypus. Yeah.
Like,
MLP. By the way, I didn't even see the chat. I just got paranoid at the fact that the app said everyone can see and hear you.
oh yeah, that's what we do on the
No, I know.
podcast.
It's just that no, I know. It's just that the app said that. It's funny. Shut up.
He said, I'm trying to take y'all serious.
Don't ever try to take me serious.
All right, so let's get to the point, Mister.
Yes, sir. Excuse me, y'all. Nose running tonight.
Man, you sick?
No, it's cold out here in Texas, believe it or not, man. It's pretty cold in
No.
Texas.
Mm.
Yeah, everybody don't get that Florida weather. That 70, 60 year round weather.
Yeah.
Speaking of Florida, matter of fact, no, I ain't gonna do that. Go on, Tone. I was
Yeah,
about
yeah.
to
Hey, let's start the
Hey,
RPJ. So let's get it.
so I know, we always talk about music and artists, and these two artists we've been talking about for the last couple of episodes. So let's speak on the other elephant in the room. Drake just dropped the album on 4th of July, co-album with Party Next Door. Uh, y'all boys heard any music from that? I'm
I
pretty
heard the
sure the
whole
poet
album.
had since the
I
poet
heard
said he
that.
ain't fucking with Drake no more.
Nah, hold on. Let me go first. I heard it. It's mid. Yeah, it's to me.
Yeah, you should go first.
Yeah, let me go first. Hey, to
Uh,
me,
uh,
it's mid. It's mid. Like he had two songs where he's rapping on it.
Yeah,
But
he wasn't
I
doing right.
do. And then, hey, it's funny that Kendrick said I like the Drake that make music that we dance to, or Valentine's, and he made that album. That nigga we dance to it, shit like that. So nigga, you're making yourself look dumb.
is this? I read that it's lady music. Is it lady music?
Yes, he dropped it on
Yes,
Okay.
Valentine's Day. Yeah.
I know
So
you
so so he's appealing to the last fan base that will accept it.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Like
I
that's what it is.
I think he's playing to his strips. I think a lot of us forget that he did come in this thing singing. You know what I mean? He did come in the door singing, and I think he's just in every album. I don't if you ever notice, he sings on a lot of his albums. You know what I mean? I don't think this is nothing different from Drake. Um, but yeah, the "Give Me a Hug" is fire. Brooke said the "Give Me a Hug" is fire. I do like the "Give Me a Hug." You know what I'm saying? And then he addresses it like, "Fuck the rat beef, nigga. I'm trying to get the party lit." Whatever. So
Hold on, I'm
I think
sorry,
he's
real
coming.
quick. I don't mean to
Yeah.
interrupt. Marquise,
No.
Marquise, can you attest that I have been hating on Aubrey for roughly 12 years?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, "Give Me a Hug" was fire, but it sounds like he's crying, like, and he's like,
It's never okay. It's always written
yeah.
for him. He was the fucking wheelchair kid from Degrassi, a ripoff of Saved by the Bell for Canadians. What are we fucking talking about? Started from what fucking bottom?
The bottom
This
of
is
his good.
absurd. No, his bottom is blown out.
His bottom is blown out.
Yeah, sorry.
That's fine. Poet, how you feel about the album? Well, you didn't even listen to it.
Yeah, you ain't got to ask that dumbass question. Yeah, ain't nothing to say. It ain't nothing to say. The only thing it is to say is, well, I mean, I already said it. I said that shit last time. You feel me? Like, that's what he better put out. That's what the fuck he
Kendrick
better be
told him to
dropping.
put that out. Yeah.
Drake can't drop. He's not hard. He ain't never been hard. Ain't nobody never been scared of Drake. You feel me? But then the other thing is, you feel me? Like, I ain't never bust nothing down to no fucking Drake. No shorty never said put on Drake and come get it. No, ever said throw on the Drake, nigga. And that's a fact. And that's all I got to say. You feel me? That is.
I'm gonna ask this question, and I'm just asking. But like, is Pusha T legitimate? Why would Drake go against Pusha T? I like Clips. I've always loved Clips. The first album is a classic to me, Marquise. You know that.
Yeah.
Like, is he considered?
Hey, hold the fuck up. It's BU. When we talking over here, it's BU. So
Ooh,
yeah.
edit. Sorry.
All right. So yeah. Yeah, Clips.
Clips. I've always loved Clips and Pusha. Why would Drake go against Pusha T? In my opinion, he's, I mean, he's been around for 20 years coming up with new synonyms for cocaine.
What the fuck?
Hey, Brooke says she's saying Drake. She said, "Well, I'm saying put on Drake and come get it."
I can't see no fucking comments. Okay, I see him.
I'm sorry.
I see him.
Hey, and the poet, Roxanne Sanchez said, "Hey, oh, the poet Mike out. Why you? Oh, okay. Poet Mike out for it now.
What up, Big Rock? All right, so speaking of that, with Drake. Speaking of Drake, Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl. Hey, AJ, how did you feel about that?
What do you got in the comments?
I really enjoyed it. I loved that whole thing. I loved it. It was like a if you blink, you miss it moment. There was this just mwah, chef's kiss where Kendrick called Drake a pedophile on the largest stage they could possibly have it. That was the part that I loved.
Exactly.
That was such a cool thing. And everybody else can be mad. The white people can be mad that it was boring for them. And then like everybody else can talk about the symbolism. But what I thought was cool was when Kendrick Lamar called Drake out and stared at the camera and called him a pedophile. I loved that.
You said the white people bad. You white though.
Other white. like the other white meat. Yeah.
the other whites?
Yeah. I'm not a normal white. I'm off-white.
You're off-white.
Yeah.
So can white people say nigga?
In their car alone while they're listening to an album, yeah.
So y'all say it to y'all friends in the lawn, not around black people.
Yes. I mean, not now. We're all, I mean, it's like we're scared. Like, but back in the day, yeah, Dave Chappelle fucked it all up. I'm sorry, but 2003, Dave Chappelle, the Chappelle Show, everything he put on TV was universal. It was for everybody. Right. Like, maybe I'm saying this wrong, but I really think that Dave Chappelle fucked it up or something happened there. That was a cultural turn where it was like, okay, we all get it. And you this word is a word. And the F word for gays, like we're just deciding that these are words that they don't mean the thing unless you say it with hate. You know what I mean?
So have you ever been in the hood, like, and then you heard somebody call another nigga and he meant that like derogatory? Like, yeah,
Marquise, it was you. Yes.
Fuck?
Yeah, you walked me right into this question talking about this one. The first time I ever went to Marquise's neighborhood, it was...
It's BU, by the way.
Oh, God damn. Okay.
All right, BU.
So that's going to be a lot of beeping. All right. BU. Okay, got it. BU. Get this clean so you can edit in me saying BU.
Nah, we're live.
Every time. Fuck.
That's the best thing about
it.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
So what happened?
We were walking down to the liquor store and this guy walked up. He was just walking past us. And in my head, he said, hello. He's like, what up? And then Marquise is like, what you say?
Oh, you can't say a word.
No. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your fucking mind? You just said this is live.
shit I said.
What kind of fucking trap? What kind of quicksand are you trying to walk me into?
Like what you say, nigga? Because I thought he said something else, and then he was like, "Yo, y'all got to be on edge, because we was in the hood. Hey, Mister, we was in the hood, bro." And I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck you say, nigga?" Like, yeah. So
I just didn't understand.
yeah,
Seemed mean. It seemed like he was saying top of the morning.
So, do you understand black people?
Yeah, I think I do. Like, I think, yes.
Okay,
Hold the
okay.
fuck up, because I walked away and I came back because I heard, do you understand black people? And you said, I think I do. What the fuck are we talking about?
All right, let her have it, poet.
Huh?
So, AJ, you heard poet?
Nah,
Yeah.
like, what was the conversation? What were we talking about?
No,
it can't be no think you understand black people.
Right,
I need to know what the context
is. The first time I took him to the hood.
Oh.
And, you know, he's the only white guy. This was years ago. And then,
Wait,
so
what?
they go, no,
Wait, do I have to explain myself?
No, he didn't hear you. Nah, so I'll explain it. I took him to the hood, and like we could have drove, but I'm like, yo, he wanted the hood experience.
No, wait, don't. That's an insane thing to say.
You did.
That is the craziest fucking thing in the world to say. I wanted the hood experience. Like I showed up to you, like Marquise, please show me the splendors of the hood. That is fucking crazy. I showed up to your house blackout fucking drunk, and you were like, let's go walk down and get 40s or 32s. Fuck you. He wanted the hood experience? That's fucking bonkers. That is fucking nuts.
Look at this is what he asked for. And then like we're outside.
He said this is what he asked for. This guy.
Hey, then we're outside.
Hey.
Look, listen.
I am so fucking angry with you right now.
Hey, nigga.
Like I was like, show me what it's like.
Yeah, no, but nigga, we're outside, so somebody's changing their tire, and it's 4 people. It's black people, and one person is doing all the work. And he's like, "This is what y'all do."
Okay, I'll tell it. No.
One person changing a tire.
No, Marquise, that's not what I said. I will tell you, I said, this is what fucking poor people do. It's not race. I know this sounds so fucking gay that I'm saying this, like I'm explaining it now, but this is real. It was like, there's the same exact group of people hanging out in a trailer park that is hanging out right in this parking lot right now, where it's 6 dudes drinking beers while one guy works on his car, and like one fucking dickhead stands up once and goes like, I'll change that. And then that guy's like, I gotta get this fucking car started. But it's fucking poor people shit. That's what it is. It's not white or black. It's exactly like they're doing it in the trailer park. They're doing it in a fucking like low income.
The nigga was scared. Hey, long story short, nigga was scared. Like, I mean, but
who was scared?
You.
But I mean,
what
the fuck?
Do it. Like,
Why? The fuck are you throwing me on the? I was scared of what?
If you're not from but I mean, if you're not from a particular block or section anyway, it don't matter whether you white or black and shit. You feel me? You gonna get the same energy. You feel me? From the niggas that run the block, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Until it's get checked or vetted in the way that you know what I'm saying? Like whatever the case may be. You did. It's a lot of black people that live in the hood that's scared.
Like, real shit.
Like, that's just the facts.
Yeah.
That's why they call police. Because they scared.
Hold the fuck up. You gotta be scared to call the police?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
You have to be scared.
To call
Yeah.
the police.
No, I'm not saying you gotta be like that's not like, but I'm saying
Are you allowed?
That's the
Are you
reason. That's
allowed?
the reason why people call the police.
Are you allowed to be annoyed?
If you calling the police because you're annoyed, like you a whole different level of bitch. Annoyed about what?
Shit.
Like noise complaints? Somebody riding through the neighborhood with loud cars and shit? Like, yeah, you a bitch. Like, that's a different level of bitch. Like, you calling the police because you're annoyed? Like,
Let's say you have a new baby and your upstairs neighbor is, like having a quinceañera every night. Can you call the police to be like, I've tried to politely ask them to stop?
no,
Do I sound so white right now?
Nah, you can't call the police for shit. Because first of all, you was probably at the damn quinceanera before you goddamn had the newborn baby. So don't try to switch up now. Go have a fucking conversation like a human being. Like, yeah, you're gonna call the police. You're gonna call the police on somebody instead.
It's on record. This is recorded. I said you talk to them. I promise. I think.
No, all right.
Yeah, he did say that. He did say that.
Okay.
I thought he said, call the police.
Hey, so would you like?
He said after he tried to talk to them and they couldn't come to a common ground. When is it okay to call the police? That's what he's saying. You saying it's never an excuse to call the police? Is that how you feel, Court?
I don't know how to work.
In my opinion, you should make the police's job as annoying as fucking possible. Like, they should be sent on menial tests all the time.
But I hate to cut you off, but even you being able to say some shit like that comes from privilege. Black people don't have the fucking privilege to test the fucking police and shit. They pulling up and they killing us, or they taking us to fucking jail. That's why I'm saying there's no excuse for calling the police. Yeah, that's privilege. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not coming at you, but that's what that is, for it to even be able to say some shit like that. Oh, test their limits, test their strengths. You feel me? Stretch them out, wear them out. Man, hell no. I'm trying to stay the fuck away from them as far as I can. My job is to put them out of a job. That's my shit. My job is to create the circumstances so that people feel comfortable reaching out to all the other alternatives there are besides fucking police.
Can I ask a question? Like, does my white privilege automatically negate my opinion or my feeling? Like, it seemed like immediately you were like, that's because you're white. And it's not because of my lived experience or anything like that. It's just because of that. Because that feels like stereotyping on the other side, right? A little bit.
Yeah, I didn't say that your
Oh, we could bring back the tape.
Hey, we got a rewind button. I can press it.
Yeah.
If I can finish the sentence, I was just saying.
Okay.
I didn't say that your experience didn't matter, and I didn't say that your experience couldn't also be a factor in whatever the fuck you want to say. But
no, you didn't say any of that shit. You reduced it down to my white privilege.
Nah, I just came on front and stood on my energy as soon as I heard what you were saying and where you were about to go with it. To even just to go on and make that very clear from the beginning. You can continue to say whatever you want to say, but
you can assume where I was gonna go with it, but you have no idea where I'm gonna go. I zig when you think I'm gonna fucking zag. I don't know where the fuck I was at that point, but Jesus Christ.
Okay. All right, AJ. I appreciate your perspective tonight. I think it is needed in the conversation.
Yes.
I think diversity and perspective from different people walks of life is beneficial. So everybody, this is a safe space also for everybody to feel and to think and communicate and have positive dialogue.
I have nothing against you, poet.
No,
Is
I
that the,
would.
is
We
that the
would. I
name?
wouldn't.
Is it
Yeah,
poet?
that's
Yeah,
poet.
that's
Yeah,
it.
I wouldn't have brought
Yeah,
you
that's
on.
what.
You know, it's just controversy. That's it. Like,
Yeah, I
Mister.
Yeah,
just
and these
I
niggas
love.
know they keep getting me on at 9 o'clock at night. Like I said, I just had a 2 hour work meeting on a Sunday, bro. Yeah, I'm on 10 about right now as far as because I got to get up in the morning at 6 o'clock in the morning and put my brain to this shit. So yeah, it's just the fact that you talking about shit that I'm very passionate about, and I've been doing this field of work for the last 10 years. You feel me? I heard it all from white people. That's that, but please go on. You know what I'm saying? We do want to hear what you got to say.
Yeah, yeah. You got to get on. You got to get up at 6.
It's the life, bro.
Wait, wait, wait.
I run an
Yeah, I
organization.
gotta get up 3:30.
Hey, I'm not.
Hey,
What did
what?
you say? What? I'm sorry, poet. What was the last? You
Say what?
said white, white. What did you say? What was
What?
the last thing you said to me was? Do you remember? I don't know. I misheard you, and I was trying to hear you.
I think I said. You probably talking about what I said. I said, I've been doing this work for a decade, and at this point, like I've pretty much heard it all from white people. But we want to hear what you have to say. You feel me?
Yeah. Okay.
Mister.
Matt
It's
had a mark
just
that
it,
said we'll never get to the police first.
it's
It was
just
the
so
red coat.
weird the way we talk
Hey,
about people. It's people. It's people. It's people. It's not
Right,
fucking word before that people.
right.
What the
It's
fuck
not
are we
orange
talking
people.
about?
It's not green people. It's not purple people. It's not black people. It's not white people. We're all humans. We're all people.
y'all got me fucked up. Nigga, sometimes it is. Sometimes it's white
What?
people.
Wow.
Sometimes it's black people. Like, nigga, what?
But
Yeah,
you understand
nigga.
that society doesn't need
Sometimes
you to
it
say that,
is.
right? Do you understand that's the psychological brainwashing in you for you to identify black and white,
It's
purple,
not
green, orange?
brainwashing. Like, you're not being
Okay.
brainwashed if you fucking understand. Like, sometimes it's us. Sometimes it is them. Like, you gotta fucking understand that. It's not brainwashed if you understand that process at
I
all.
think you missed what he was saying when he was just saying that we're all people. But it's, I
I
understand that's your
understand.
perspective.
Yeah, yeah. I understand we're all people, but nigga, you still gotta understand. Sometimes it's certain people. Sometimes that's it.
And just a reminder of which of those. Look, what the
It's
fuck are we talking
exactly.
about? Look, black people didn't create this shit. Black people did not create
Nope.
race or these hierarchies.
That's what
Nope.
I'm talking
Who
about.
did it? And we already talked about that the last episode and the one before that. I already broke all of that down. You feel
Oh
me?
Yeah.
shit.
It was
You guys
purpose.
talked a bunch of shit about white people and then brought me on.
No,
What am
hey,
I?
And
yeah,
Like some
no,
fucking
no, we kind of,
sacrifice? I'm a
no, we
fucking
kind of did.
sacrifice here?
No, we kind of did talk
Like
about white people. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll keep it real to you. Yeah, but it was justified. So, but that's why sometimes it's some people, sometimes it's white people, sometimes it's black people, sometimes it's Hispanic, sometimes sometimes it's like so. Hey, and right now it's white people. Look at this shit right here. So that's where it sometimes comes from. But now it's white people.
nope, I'm on your guys' side.
Sometimes it's green people, shit like that.
hey,
You got me
AJ,
fucked
you all
up,
right with
nigga.
me, bro?
It's not about one race, but sometimes it's
I
different
can't
people.
believe how funny this is.
Motherfucker.
All
All right,
right, let's go sideways.
yeah.
There we go.
All right,
Shit, yeah.
Mister,
Let's talk
take this
about
shit
some
over, bro.
serious shit.
Yeah, silly man.
All right, Mister, take this shit over, because I'm about to get old, right?
You better get on one.
Yeah.
Yeah, gentlemen. Which are we looking like today? We got Motion Mondays tomorrow with what's your boy name? Pascal?
Oh yeah. So tomorrow we got Pastel on. AJ, you know Pastel. Tomorrow we got Pastel. Um,
Pasta.
um, Me and Pastel came up from a situation.
Steadfast bread.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. AJ used to. AJ is on the phone with us. Online with us now. So yeah, we came. We came.
AJ, the listener said put the Bud Light down.
Hey, yeah. So we came a long way. And now yeah, you know the story.
What
I'm
do you
not
want
going.
me to do?
All right, so yeah, we came a long way.
We actually started from the bottom.
Yeah, no, we actually did start from the bottom, like,
Yeah.
and then now we're here.
And
So
now we're
yeah,
here.
Oh,
he's
y'all on y'all
retail.
great now.
Yeah, he's retail manager for
Just the lyrics. Just the lyrics.
the Philadelphia Eagles first. He started there, retail manager. Shouts out to my guy. He started there as a retail manager. For Philadelphia Eagles, yeah.
I like that
You know,
response. Man,
hey,
Oh,
he
I feel
flew
like
me.
that
Nigga,
person was agreeing with me. Poor people do poor people shit.
hey, and then
Yeah.
the nigga gave me tickets, you know, and then so now he works for the Phillies though, the baseball team, MLB.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's awesome.
so we got him tomorrow, same time, 9 p.m.
And I hope it ruins his career. He doesn't care about Philadelphia at all.
He doesn't like them, but yeah.
I know. I'm just kidding. He needs to send me a care package. So remind him, you guys put a fucking alarm on your phone to remind him to send me the fucking Phillies care package.
Hey, man, Marshall got a statement.
That might be some white privilege shit, right? I'm expecting. Yeah, it's my white privilege expecting some free shit. Okay.
All right. Read that, Mister. What Matt had to?
It says, "Do you know that economic privilege and white privilege are two things?" It says they go hand in hand with the masses not knowing that poor white experience things makes them feel more closer to the African Americans.
Marquise, you know that I am a specialist in this.
Yeah, because you call it trailer park versus niggas. Yeah, pretty much.
I worked at the Circle K in Christmas, Florida.
Yeah.
And that is the most backwoods. They talk about going literally 15 minutes down Colonial, either direction, as going to town. It's fucking wild. They think that they're in West Virginia. And like I said earlier, poor people are gonna poor people. That's just what happens. Like, whatever's happening in a poor neighborhood, it doesn't matter what color it is, it's happening in another poor neighborhood. Like, and I've been reading about this and thinking about this, and it's like, you know what happens with poor kids is one of two things, and it sucks because their parents are not involved, right? Because one, when you're poor, your parents are either doing drugs or the other thing, which is working another job, working 3 jobs, right? So your homework isn't going to be checked. Like, none of that shit is good in those schools because either their parents are drug addicts or working 3 jobs to keep this fucking roof over the head.
So you can check your daughter's homework?
No, I've never once checked my daughter's homework.
So you one of them?
No, I have ex-wife. I have an ex-wife who very much cares about my daughter's education, and I don't have to do that. Yeah, I have the best ex-wife in the game, dude. You guys fucking envy my ex-wife all day. She's raising my kid right, and I get to be like the emotional, fucking cool, funny guy.
Okay, I get it.
Oh, sorry, that was too much information.
That was a lot. All right.
Every race experiences poor people's struggles. Basically, it's like we all have those poor people groups. This is true. I think that's to piggyback what AJ said. Absolutely.
I think if you think every time there's a hurricane, right, and it knocks out all the power everywhere. Heathrow, Castleberry, Pine Hills, wherever, right? 9 months later, there's a baby boom. There's a baby boom, and it's the rich people and the poor people are both having babies because ground level is, oh fuck, we don't have anything except fucking. And if you take the cable and electric, yeah,
It's like COVID.
exactly. As soon as you take away all the power from everybody, they just start fucking. It just become animals. When they're like, you can't go bowling anymore. We're begging. Every hurricane, everything. There must have been so many babies born during COVID.
Nigga, that's exactly how COVID was. There was a sky rate in pregnancies and everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
And people learning hobbies.
All right. So speaking of that, how you feel about, because COVID, everybody got laid off. How you feel about starting a new job? How y'all feel about starting a new job? Because everybody had to
Hold
start
on.
over.
Hold on, let's speak on to. I'll try to keep the listeners as they write. Try to keep their up with them. He said I got profiled. Mad Marshall. He said I got profiled because I had an M4. M4 is a type of rifle. To people who may not know. He had said I had an M4 on my shirt. They got put in cuffs and detained because they said someone was what casting cars in the parking lot, casing cars in the parking lot. He says, the next day someone shot up the movie theater, and I was supposed to be at a shot up the movie theater that he was supposed to be at midnight for the new Batman movie. How about that shit? Somebody was casing the joint, but it wasn't Manhattan. They got the wrong cop.
Hold on, let me answer that. So what's your question?
What was that guy's name?
Yeah, what's the question?
And I don't think there was a name. I don't think there was a question. I think the name and everything he said was scary.
Yeah.
Mad Hatter Marshall was his name.
All right, so
I'm going back here.
all right, poet. I'm gonna let poet answer that.
Go ahead, poet. Good luck.
Matter of fact, I answer the shit.
Okay.
So it's pretty much profiling, but is it racial profiling? So what my thing is, what is racial profiling? That's to you. What is racial profiling to you?
Racial profiling. I think me getting pulled over by a police officer just because I seen a black man in the car with dreads is racial profiling. I think you telling me to get out my car and asking me to search it without a proper cause, without a smear of marijuana, without a hint or seed of aggression. I think that's racial profiling. Um, I think someone followed me inside of Walmart, but down every aisle because I'm a black person with dreads. They assume that I'm going to steal. I think that's racial profiling.
Can I break in for a second?
No, hold up.
Wait, if you're actually gonna file a case, you should not put any of this on record.
Yeah, he's not gonna file a case, but
that's what.
Hold up.
Okay, but you hear me, right? Like I'm saying, if you're gonna do it, fucking do it, but don't put this shit out there. Fucking
right.
do it.
So do you think Marshall was racial profiled? Mister.
Do I think that he was profiled off his race or profiled just by I feel okay, just like seeing somebody that is Middle Eastern at an airport and somebody feeling oh they don't want to get on a plane or sit beside them on a plane. That's racial profiling.
I
You know
asked
what I mean?
because mostly white people they shoot shit up. So and you said he's white, Hey, nigga, hey, I can't help. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
They do what? What do we
He's
do?
white, nigga. They
What is
profile
it we
him,
do?
and then the nigga
I
shot
think
his shit
I think
up.
what he's trying to say that most mass shootings is performed by
Oh yeah,
uh
yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought when he said shoot up, I was like heroin. I was like everybody does heroin, but yeah, no, no, no.
No,
School
he's that
shootings
nigga.
are an
Like
us thing.
yo,
Yeah,
I'm gonna look. Hey, I ain't gonna look at no. Ain't no nigga gonna go to no school and shoot shit up. Pull up data.
one time in middle
One
school,
time.
there was a kid that got caught with his rifle, and I was on his list.
Hey, but did he shoot the school up? He got caught with the rifle. Did he shoot the
He got
school up?
caught.
Did
No,
he shoot the
that
school
was
up?
like
Okay, that's what I'm
it's like
talking about.
1995 though.
All right, back to what I was saying. So, is that
Sorry,
racial profiling? Is that racial profiling? He's like, he looking at, hey, and then next day, nigga shot up the movie theater. Like,
I don't know. If you see a white kid in a trench coat, you should probably have some concern. Like, just keep your eyes on that guy.
so that's what they did to Marshall. That's what they did to Mad Hatter Marshall. They watched him,
Yo.
and then, but so all right. So I got a question. How do you pick and choose? So Marshall was looking like a fucking a suspect. He was looking iffy, and that's why they profiled him pretty much. That's what you call it.
Yeah, yeah, I can
Uh-huh.
understand that.
So
Profiling,
Is there
sure.
a question?
Racially profiling, no. I think he got profiled. I don't think it was a racial profile.
yeah, that's what
If
I'm
you
saying.
ask
They
me.
profiled him. Yeah,
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
racial.
I
They
think you. I
profiled
mean,
him.
because you could. I mean, there's a whole job title in the FBI called a profiler, and it's not a based on race. It's just based on personality and experience.
Body
You know.
and body movement and like this nigga looks suspicious. Like that's it.
I was
That's
listening to this
psychological.
podcast. Oh, go ahead.
No, no, just I would say it's psychological. Go ahead,
Yeah.
AJ.
Oh, I was listening to this podcast that was talking about where stereotyping came from.
Hmm.
And one of the things was from trade. So, like, it's funny that we, like, hate stereotyping now. This might be the worst take I've ever had now that I'm thinking about it as I say it out loud. But they used to be like, oh, I'm taking my ship to India. These motherfuckers love curry. Fucking put on all the curry. So the stereotype became Indians love curry because these traders were going to India to. Does that make sense? Never mind. Fuck. I thought I
Yeah,
was gonna
I
kill.
got this. I got
I
this.
thought I was gonna
Hey,
kill with that. By the way,
nah,
I thought you guys were
you ain't kill it.
gonna.
Nah, you ain't kill it. But I
Yeah.
got you though. I got you. I got
No,
you.
you had to
Yo.
stereotype. You had to be like, they love this. Okay.
Yeah, I got you. So, but okay. With that being said, we got cameras everywhere now. Like with that being said, with Marshall talking about the stereotype, we got cameras everywhere now, and we got AI everywhere.
Speaking of AI, they're working on I think Japan or China. It's not in our country. I think it's Japan or China. Don't quote me on that. But one of those countries is working on trials of making a human and an animal like hybrid. What is y'all thoughts on that? Y'all think that's ethical and unethical?
I think it was bound to
I mean,
happen. I think. Hold
I
up.
need a source on that. An animal human hybrid or
Yes.
a robot animal human hybrid.
No, no. From what I'm understanding, they are taking DNA from an animal and DNA from a human and mixing it in an embryo and coming up with something.
If you
I'm not about to go get too deep tonight, but if you do some studying, there's everything from canine to primate to reptilian DNA within specific human beings' genetics. So that's not far-fetched or foreign. We already have animal DNA in us. All of us too, black people, white people, no matter what your race, color, or creed is, you have some animal DNA in your base genetics. That's how it's built up to this.
We are also animals. We're not different than animals. We are animals.
That's to each his own. But
we're considered a mammal, just like animals that are mammals. We all fall into a mammal category. So if you want to call us animals, I feel like we're the worstest beasts. You talk to people who are like zoologists, and if you ask them what is the scariest animal they ever made, or the animal that they're most scared of, and all of them usually say humans. That we're the worst.
They wouldn't say that standing in the face of a goddamn silverback gorilla.
How do you think we're just?
It says, wasn't there a case where they did a transplant from a human from a pig? I just don't. Yes, I've heard about the transplant. They put a pig's heart in a human.
And
absolutely,
they're growing. I don't know of this, but just off of that, they've been growing. How do I want to say human parts on mice and rats and shit.
Yes.
Ears and noses, all type of shit.
Yeah,
literally growing them on the backs of mice and rodents. Like
the question I'm asking is, do you think that's ethical or unethical? And do you think that's us humans trying to be God, us trying to change people's sexes, us trying to create other forms of life that is not created by God? Do you think that is us? Do you think that's unethical? Do you think that is humans trying to do more than what we should be doing?
I think that's growth. And it's growth, and it's we're gonna have to step our shit up, like
Well, I think it brings a bigger question. Like,
so
we are keeping humans alive longer than ever, and is that a good thing? Like, I know you want grandma to be alive for as long as possible.
Yes, I do.
But we keep them. I know she's my favorite. I love you.
Yeah. You know, grandma. Yeah.
But like, people have to die. People have to die. Like, that's why cancer exists. That's why plagues exist. Because the earth, it sounds like I'm fucking gay and crazy, but the earth works like a fucking body. When it gets too full of something, it's gonna throw up, and if that's gonna be a fucking typhoon or an earthquake or a hurricane or whatever it is, it's gonna puke. Yeah.
You saying you feel like the natural law of things is that when there's too much of something, this is why natural disasters happen, to try to control the balance in the population of things.
Yes.
But being that man now controlling weather and things of that nature, do you think that man now be trying to manipulate and control the population? A lot of people feel like the pandemic was man orchestrated.
It was, but on your first question though, I don't want to go in too deep on this shit.
No, go deep. You said the pandemic was orchestrated.
But on your first question though, to answer your first question, I just want to remind y'all that we have the illusion that we do a lot of new shit. You feel me? Like we have the illusion that we're the first people to do this shit. So even what we're talking about right now and the mixing of genetics and animal and human DNA, this is not new shit. This shit was done in antiquity by our ancestors in Egypt, in Kemet, in Atlantis. You feel me? That's all I'm gonna say about that. It's not new.
Okay. You spoke on.
Did you have a second part?
Right. You spoke on also COVID being orchestrated by man. Did you want to elaborate on that?
Bruh, I mean, well, what I will say is just that, I mean, we know what the fucking CDC is. We know that in the same way that different places have these.
Wait, no, I don't know what the CDC is. Tell me what the CDC is, please.
You can Google the shit right now.
No, you said we know what the CDC is. So tell me, I'm not going to Google it. I'm not going to do my research. You said we know. Please tell me what the CDC is.
First of all, watch your fucking tone the way you talking to me right now. Second of all, everybody knows what the fucking CDC is, bitch.
Sir.
If we fucking everybody lived through COVID, you know what the fucking CDC is. Don't whatever the fuck you trying to do right now. Don't do that shit with me right now.
I'm asking you to tell me what we all know the CDC is.
Fucking Google it.
No, you said we all know. You said we all know. So I'm not going to Google it. Tell me what we all know.
What's the next question before I tweak out?
All right, I got the next question. So the next question is: we're talking with all this. Y'all think we went like is there life out there in outer space? Y'all believe there's some shit that we don't know, and then Area 51 type shit.
Let's hear what this fucking guy has to say first.
Hey, we're gonna keep it all positive.
Yeah, but hey, where you at, bro? Where you live at, bro?
No, it's all.
I'll give you my address if you want it. I thought you were a poet and a pastor and a leader. You want to fight me? What the fuck are you talking about?
But I'll fuck you the fuck up too at the same time.
Oh, what a leader! What a leader of men! What a leader of men!
Remove.
Oh my God! What a good guy!
And we're going to have positive conversations. We can have dialogue without frustration. You know what I mean? That's the whole point.
He's talking about pistols.
Yeah. We don't do this.
Motherfucker up here talking crazy and shit, bro. You better keep.
Am I talking crazy, or are you supposed to be a leader? Are you supposed to be a leader and you talk about yourself as such?
I'm not playing that shit right now, gang.
Okay.
It's a Sunday fucking night, bro. You better keep this.
It is a Sunday fucking night. Be fucking genuine or don't be.
Hey, remove him.
Who even remove him? Who even remove him, man?
AJ, I'll talk to you later.
I believe aliens are real.
Are we removing me? That's fine. Okay, cool. That guy sucks dicks. All right,
remove him.
No derogatory thing.
Yeah, we don't do that.
On the set, bro, you know how I get down, but let's keep it moving.
Yeah, we gonna continue our shit. Remove him. Get the fuck out of here. I don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
sorry,
yeah. So they know more than
came to see this. That is not what we encourage. That's not what my podcast is about. I apologize for anyone who experienced that in that moment. All right, moving forward. The question you asked was there life in outer space? One of the listeners says, always, I believe that there is real aliens. The Bible speaks on extraterrestrial, so I have no doubt in my mind that there is other life forms. I wouldn't be naive to think that we are the only things out here.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like they can go to. It's a lot of life out there. Hey, we ain't the only niggas that exist, and that's how I feel. I'm getting questions.
Yeah, no, that's all good. Yeah, it's definitely a life. You feel me? I mean, I don't want to go there because I don't want to. But what I'll say is, there are people who because there are a lot of people who look at how do I want to say, otherworldly and outward worldly things from a how do I want to say, from a perspective that is solely and truly based from like the Bible and Christianity, if you want to say that, saying that their outlook and their research is still grounded in their faith in God and in their religion, right? And so saying that to say, some people even consider from a certain perspectives like the angels in the Bible that they speak to, or certain ancients and different entities as, because technically if you're not born on earth, if you're not an inhabitant of earth, you're technically an extraterrestrial. You feel me? You are not from earth. You appeared to earth, or you came to earth, appeared to this plane from not here, whether that be physically from another planet, from another dimension, from another realm, from a higher, you feel what I'm saying? So just wanted to throw that in there as well, that through some people's research, they can even consider angels to be extraterrestrials or otherworldly beings.
Or spirits.
Yeah, it's same. Yeah.
Hey, that was my next question. So y'all believe in spirits and all that?
I do, yes.
Yeah, go on, Tom.
I just said yes, simply. No, nothing. I didn't elaborate.
I do. I believe in spirits, and because I've seen them, and while woke, like I've had dreams about spirits, but I've seen them while woke, and it's positive spirits actually. Like I've seen my great grandma, and like I've seen people I didn't know before, and it's like it's all positive. And I think that comes with energy, which comes to your crystals, poet. And if you bring yourself good energy, you might bring yourself good spirits around you.
Skeet, that's why you my nigga, because it lead right into what I was about to say. So a little story time real quick. So I have to answer the question, like, it ain't even about, this is one of those things where, because of my personal experience, I have to answer the question, like, it ain't about belief. Spirits are real.
Yeah.
You feel me? Spirits are real. I literally I got a homeboy named Dopey. He turned me on to a lot of shit. That's one of the homies. But one day he had brought his baby moms over there, and literally, like, now I just call her my oracle. Like, that's my oracle. We was chilling, smoking and shit, and she was kind of like, just kind of like weird, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't like judging her and that, but she was just acting kind of weird and shit. And then one moment, she just looked up at me randomly while I'm hitting the blunt, and she just looked up at me straight in my eyes and said, "Do you believe in spirits?" And I said, "Shit." And in that moment, it was still kind of like the same thing. And I was like, well, I don't know if it's so much about whether I believe in them or not. I'm like, spirits are real. Spirits exist.
Yeah.
And she said, oh, because there's one standing behind you right now. And I said, And I hit the blunt. And she said, yeah, they've been talking to me the whole time I've been here, trying to tell me to tell you something. And I said,
I'm real scared as fuck.
Hold up, but I said, oh, that's why she was being weird the whole time. You feel me? And then Dopey jumped in and he was like, yeah, not only that, but she was saying the whole time while we was riding into your neighborhood, like, she was seeing spirits like sitting up in the trees and shit, like up sitting up on tree limbs and shit, like even like over there right now and shit. You feel me? Like, it's one right now that's over there across the street, sitting in that tree right now. You feel me? Watching this type shit. And I was like, And then so she was like, yeah, but the spirit that's behind you though, she was like, we got to figure out who it is. And then and then so we just start just random shit. And then it was just, she asked me certain shit. And then she didn't ask me. She said certain things. And then immediately it was like, oh, it's either one of these two people. And I said, Big Mama? And then she was like, nah, it's not Big Mama. And I said, I said, Grandma Lovey? I said, Lovey? Grandma Lovey? And then she was like, she just got a big smile on her face. And I was like, Grandma Lovey. And then I was like, is that what happened to my car 2 days ago? is that why my car wouldn't start 2 days ago? And then she sat there for a second, and then she looked back at me. And she was like, she got this big smirk on her face, like a little toddler that just did some shit. Like, and I'm like, damn. So then clear and confirmed and so the connection was that car that I was talking about. It was my 97 Cadillac, the car that I had got from my papa, her son. You feel me? Which is why she was able to fuck with it, and it just wouldn't start that day. It was like that random shit where it's like, bro, nothing's wrong with the car. I got oil change, my battery good. I got like everything's good, but that bitch was just turning over and it just wouldn't start. You feel me? Type shit. And then so a little bit later, I remember I had these crystals. At that time I had my necklaces. I had like 5 different necklaces hanging on my wall beside my bed. And I had this one necklace. It's this papaya quartz from Malaysia. It's like the second point that I bought. It's this papaya quartz from Malaysia. It's a stupid rare crystal. And I had put it into an ankh. And the shit was sitting on my wall. And it was one day I had looked up and the shit was just swinging back and forth against the wall. And then I'm looking, I'm like, none of the other 4 necklaces are moving. This one necklace is just swinging back and forth. I looked up, my fan's not on. I looked up, the fucking ain't no air blowing out the fucking vent. My windows closed, nothing. Yeah. And then I was just like, Grandma Lovey? And that shit immediately stopped. And so when the necklace stopped swinging, I had realized, I was like, for some reason, Grandma Lovey is claiming this crystal. That papaya quartz from Malaysia that I bought. It's a very special crystal. Grandma Lovey is claiming this crystal for some reason. You know what the confirmation was?
What?
The very next fucking day, I'm walking randomly at the fucking farmer's market and shit. Guy, oh shit, what's that on your neck? It's a papaya quartz from Malaysia. Oh, are you willing to sell it? Are you willing to, you feel me? I know what I paid for it type shit. Yeah. So you know how we do. I was like, well, I mean, honestly, bro, if I was to even consider thinking about selling this shit, we had to start at $300 cash. He said, I'll go to that. He said, I'll go to the ATM right now. I said, honestly, bro, I said, I can't do it, bro. I said, I can't even explain it, but I just can't sell you this crystal, bro. You can buy any other thing that you want that's on me or out of my collection from these pictures, but I said, I can't sell you this one, dog. Because ain't no telling what the fuck would have happened if I would have disobeyed and shit, you feel me, and sold that crystal. Because clearly Grandma Lovey claimed that crystal. I still got that shit to this day.
All right, so that shit don't scare you? Because I was scared. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I was already on my spiritual path. I've been on my spiritual path, nigga, since college, but since like 2000, end of 2009, like 2010 type shit, you feel me?
All right,
so by this time that this has happened, bro, I'm already like, and let me say this, at that point, I was like, how do I want to say it? I was like asking for that shit damn near, you feel me? I'm like, I'm on the
what date?
Huh?
What date?
What this
year?
Happened?
What year?
That this happened?
Yeah.
So this is after.
You said by what date? By what? So this date?
Got to be like 2013. No, I was saying by 2000 and into 2009, 2010. I was already on my spiritual path and shit while I was still at the T. You feel me? So like after freshman year type shit. So like sophomore year and shit. You feel me? And then but when I came home and then all of this shit, so then about like I caught in a felony in 2011. So like 2012, 2013, when this shit had happened. That story with my grandma, with Grandma Lovey and shit.
Yeah, I seen my grandma young too, and that it scared me because I was like, nigga, she ain't here. So that comes with what Roxanne asks. Big Rock, what's up, Big Rock?
You gonna skip over Matt Marshall question? He said, "What about orbs and pictures?"
What I don't know.
I actually,
that is.
I do.
Marshall he said, "What about orbs and pictures? Like light shining in pictures, stuff like that." That's what he's saying.
Yeah, I got a couple pictures with orbs. I got a couple pictures with orbs in them. One of them might be in this phone that I got now, but I know a couple is in one of my old phones I got in my emails and shit somewhere. I mean,
so like that's like that shining light shit behind your picture. behind your photo type shit.
I think he's asking, do you think those are spirits
Yeah.
being captured on film?
Yep.
He also, to go back to what he was saying, since we put him back spotlight, he's also said that they're tracking an asteroid that has a 2.3 chance of hitting the Earth in 2032.
But yeah, just speak on both of them real quick. On the last piece though, with the orbs, well, just in general, spirits, and yeah, and we're just gonna leave it at there right now. I don't get too deep yet, but spirits, how I want to say it, there ain't nothing, ain't so like, so okay, let me just speak directly. Like anything showing up in a photo, that shit is not an accident. You feel me? A spirit revealed himself on very intentionally and on purpose, whether it's in a photograph, a video, or actually to your eyesight. You feel me? That shit's not, it's very intentional. Just wanted to say that. But then on the asteroid piece and shit, you feel me? At this point, I look at that shit just like federal weed legalization. You feel me? There's always, and even here in North Carolina, like there's every year, there's always going to be a bill, you feel me, trying to legalize this shit. You feel me? Will it ever get passed? We'll find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. You feel me? Honestly. There's always a fucking asteroid about to hit Earth and shit. You feel me? Whether it's the big one or whatever one and shit. You feel me? Like, guarantee you can bet your ass though, we got the technology to not get hit by no fucking devastating asteroids.
I think we can we'll blow it up before it'll take a less impact. That's what I think.
But
you know, they made a spaceship that's supposed to ram and knock a trajectory of an asteroid in the event that one was supposed to connect to Earth.
But fuck that. Low key, high key actually though, Terrence Howard, his fucking technology literally has the technology to create the fucking the AI generated, what do you call them? I can't remember the name of what he called them shits right now, but they can literally leave from Earth, go into space, attach themselves to the fucking asteroid, and then activate rockets and then just gently change the bitch's trajectory. No human, you feel me, lives got to be in danger, you know what I'm saying? Manning those ships or none of that shit, you feel me? Like Terrence Howard had already paved that way if motherfuckers tap in.
All right, so back to spirits. So you think children see more spirits than us because they're young and innocent and everything?
I would say so. It still depends. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
You think so, mister?
I'm sorry, brother. What was your question?
Do you think children see more spirits than us because they're like young and innocent?
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't see spirits as a child, so I don't know. But you know, you hear it says that children can sense things, so
because they're innocent. Like that's a question that was brought up as well. So, and that's what that comes with me when I said I seen my grandma when I was younger, but it scared me like a motherfucker because it's like, nigga, you ain't supposed to be here, and I remember the night, bro. It scared me, and I ran to my mom's room. I just seen grandma. She's like, grandma's not here. Grandma's not here, and bro, I cried that whole night, and I was like fucking 9 years old. And like, so yeah, I think so.
What makes, and I'm not, but I'm fuck it. I'm just ask the question like this in a moment. And fuck it again, because fuck it if I am making an assumption.
I don't give a fuck. You know, I don't give a fuck.
But what makes y'all think that the quote unquote spirit world, you feel me, is somewhere separate from Earth?
I don't know how to
wait.
I don't know how to answer that.
Because I that question popped up because you said you're not supposed to be here, and that's what
Right.
scared you.
Yeah.
Why do you think that
And
that spirits
everybody
aren't
thinks
supposed to be here?
I think it relates, actually.
In my research and in my reading, and from my understanding of what I read, it says that the dead know nothing. It says that we're not called up to, we're all called up. So, you know, the saying where, oh, as soon as someone dies, oh, they're in heaven looking down on us. Like, we like to think and believe that, but if you're going by the context, you know what I'm saying, it says that the dead know nothing. And if
Yeah.
you're going by that, then their spirit is still on the earth until they are called up. So this would be the middle plane. So this is why spirits are walking around and why people can see them.
Mm. I don't know what to say to that.
That's just my perspective.
I think
My bad, brother. Matt Hatter Marshall said that they do have more imaginary friends than I do, and I have quite a few when speaking on the children seeing spirits.
Hey,
big,
I know
facts.
Marshall. Hey, he got a couple of friends that
Hey,
that's
gang.
not here. But
Hey, gang. You know
hey,
how?
hey, hold on, I got a question. So, hey, do y'all talk to yourselves? Because I talk to myself all the
Absolutely,
time. Yeah.
absolutely. I talk to myself. I have a saying. I said, if you can't talk to yourself, who can you talk to?
Yeah, yeah, you gotta take. I'm my biggest critic. Yeah, so okay.
Yeah.
All
I've
right,
been
but
having to motivate myself sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I could be sitting there and I know I got things I need to do. You know what I mean? I'd be like, all right, Tony, get up. You know what I'm saying? Let's get
and
going, motherfucker.
and people think
Yeah.
you're crazy for doing that. You were like, what you said? Because I used to do that to niggas. Like, what you say? He's like, nigga, I'm just talking to me. Like, all right. And then I started doing it. Like, nigga, I'm talking to me. I'm talking to be you. You know.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know how they say, like, basically about how like they put the actual truth about things like into the comic
Movies.
books and the
Yeah.
cartoons and movies and shit, right? So on that last topic, y'all know the what was that fucking cartoon called? Foster's Home for Imaginary Foster's Home for Imaginary, whatever the fuck that shit was called.
I don't
It
know
was the
what
shit.
you're talking
It was a shit used to come on Cartoon Network, and it was essentially it was a boarding house for all of the kids discarded imaginary friends. So when kids thought up an imaginary friend, they
Mm-hmm.
just like everything actually works in this real world. We think about things, they apparate in the thought realm, and then they manifest here into the physical realm. You feel me? So kids
Right.
would think about an imaginary friend, they would manifest into the physical realm, and then when they outgrew them or when they got done playing with them and shit, like they would be discarded, and all of the imaginary friends, they would end up at like this boarding house to either like get adopted by new kids, you feel me, or like I said, it was just a boarding house where a bunch of these motherfuckers was living. So mentioning that cartoon in the realm of the conversation and what Mad Hatter Marshall just mentioned, you feel me, and what I was saying also about like the potential for, or spirits being here on Earth, you feel me, and a different reasoning for why certain spirits could be here, you know what I'm saying, on Earth. Like I think it's just interesting as I just thought about it in that moment. Like imagine it's a place somewhere where it's a bunch of abandoned imaginary fucking friends and shit, like low key, and the motherfuckers might, you know what I'm saying, that might be what a motherfucker is thinking is the fucking chupacabra or Bigfoot or some shit. Like I'm just yapping, you feel me? But it's interesting just to think about type shit.
Yeah.
You got something, Mister?
What do you what do you gentlemen, what give me a goal that you set for yourself for this next coming week, whichever one who want to go first.
You go first, Point.
Just one goal for for next week, from Monday to Sunday, what goal do you have? Well, technically, if you go from my philosophy, today starts the week.
Well, I'll go first. I got a meeting, and I got it's a very important meeting, and I gotta perfect it, and I gotta really be on my shit when I have this meeting, because this will set the next thing that I'm gonna do. So, and plus work running out, and like my park work running out. We're almost done with the park. We're about to have contractors day, which is where they have everybody who works for the park, families go there, and everything for free. They give us like 4 or 6 tickets. We go there for free without the public. It opens to us before the public, the theme park we're building. And I got to see what's next with this next meeting. And that's my goal, is to make sure I do everything the right way.
Absolutely.
All right,
You got
Yeah, you just said one thing. So this also highlights the Skeet, because he like to ask, because he like that. Yeah, he like to ask what the fuck I do for work, what I actually do and shit. You feel me, all the time.
I got a very important meeting this week, bro.
Yeah. One thing for this week is I got this case that's coming up where it's my first time working on a case to this specificity. But there's let me make sure I speak to not try to, but there's a young man who's being released early. As a part of his early release, he has to come through restorative justice processing. And so the charge was it was like shooting out of a moving vehicle. You feel me? Shooting into another car for other occupants. You feel me? So it's a gun violence crime. And so I want to use this week, or by the end of this week, one of my goals is to at least get together my skeleton of what I kind of want this process to look like with this young man, how long I want to meet with them, how consistently I want to meet with them, what are some of the topics that I want to hit on, how do I want to what's the route that I want to take of teaching him about accountability, all of these things to not only ensure that he doesn't end up in another situation like this, but also to put him in a position to potentially be a leader in some sort, and potentially be able to be an advocate to mitigate for any future potential harms or instances of violence that he may run into in his neighborhood or in his community. Instilling him with the tools and values to be able to be a facilitator in his own right. So, yeah.
Tonya, Mister.
Yes, sir. My goal for this week is impact somebody positive, somebody life in a positive way. That's my goal for this week. So I in any way, shape, or form, I just want to impact someone's life positively.
Hey, so poet, you said you're doing all this work. How do you find time to sleep? Like, do you take naps, or like, are you working from home, or are you like out in the field? Like, how do you find? Because you're doing a lot. So how do you find time to sleep?
Whenever the fuck y'all niggas don't have me goddamn on a fucking podcast at 9 o'clock at night, bitch, I'm in the fucking bed, nigga. That's the first answer. Goddamn, I'm not, you feel me? I'm not.
So you
that,
fully act
I'm not
during
trying
the day.
to, but I'm not trying to be, because I do a lot of shit. You feel me? But I'm not trying to. How don't you know how it be, bro? It's like, you know, the difference between some like people that be like trying to like be seen and be trying to like, you know what I'm saying, do shit, and the people that just do shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I bro, I don't know. I mean, I just, because no, I don't really take naps and shit, you feel me? Like I I stay up the whole day and shit, you feel me? But when it be time to lay down, whether that be 7:30, 8 o'clock, 8:39, or you know what I'm saying?
2:30,
Because like I
11.
said, even with the other, you know what I'm saying, the other day you know what I'm saying, was downtown by 4 o'clock, was down there till 7:30 on the work tip, then switched to the, you know what I'm saying, the rap
Yeah.
session tip and shit, you feel me? Session in at 11. I get to the crib, nigga. I still ain't end up getting to sleep that night till 3 o'clock.
How
Just off
how
the just off the energy, you know what I'm saying?
how is the music going?
The shit going. So, I mean, as I was talking to the homie last night, like we was talking about a lot of different things. Just initially, I mean, the music's going good. I got I got 6 track, you know what I'm saying, another 6 tracks recorded in 2 hours Friday night. Um, it was a couple of them joints had just been, you know what I'm saying, you know how I do, just wrote them like just the day before or a couple days before type shit, some fresh beats that it just came, and it just, that's how I've been working lately. I ain't been trying like forcing a lot of shit, but it's like, it's if I hear something and that shit like get me going, like it get pumped out. And so I was we just talking about a lot of different shit, and you know, I've been doing what I've been doing for a long time, and so from a lot of different standpoints, out inward look, you know what I'm saying, outward looking, like it might not seem like, you know, I'm trying as much or like I care as much or a lot of different things, but it's like everybody can't do what I do because everybody hasn't been doing the things that I have been doing for as long as I've been doing them. Saying that to say that, like my most recent album that just dropped in
Yeah.
November, Manifestation. Like I just said, bro, I legitimately I haven't even posted the shit on my Instagram page. I posted in my stories and shit, but I haven't even posted it on my profile. You feel me? So that
Yeah.
would lead people to say, like, hold up, how you ain't even promoted your album? But how was this the highest performing album to date?
Yeah.
You feel me? It makes people wonder, you know what I'm saying? They don't understand, and it's not really for them to understand. And then so,
Right.
yeah, everything, yeah, Friday really had me juiced up though, because I really got some shit off, and like I for everything that I recorded Friday was a banger. And so now, like once I sat back and came back home and I'm looking, I'm like, damn, I'm ended up in another situation again where I'm again kind of consecutively working on like 4 different fucking projects at the same time.
Yeah.
3, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, when you hear certain shit, it's like, this don't go with this don't go with this, and this don't go with this. So something else got to start being built now. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really drop singles. I actually might drop a single though. It's one of them shits, especially. I think I might get ready to try to shoot a little video real quick, just because I'm really feeling that shit. Like I'm feeling like just dropping that shit right now, so people can hear it and don't have to wait on me to drop it on the album. Because you know, the albums, like again, I don't force that shit. So whenever the album is ready to come out, that's when it's ready to come out. But
So do you have throwaway songs? Not calling them trash or nothing. So you got like throwaway songs you can like give to the people. Like, is that what you're talking about, or?
I wouldn't say that. I would just say exactly. So, what do they call that shit? Oh, I can't remember right now, but I can't really explain it in any other way. But just like I said, just like when once I recorded this shit and I got to hear it, and I'm just like, this one of them that is like, it's just that like I want people to hear the shit now because of what I'm talking about. I want them to hear that shit now. Like it'll still do what it's gonna do if I was to drop it later or wait to drop it with the complete project. But I want people to hear that shit kind of as soon as possible, and then it'll be like what they call it. It'll be the premiere single or the promotional single, you feel me, before that project or whatnot drops.
Okay,
Before you keep going with the music, Marshall had a question. He says, "Does North Carolina have a peer support class? I took one here."
I'm more than sure. Somewhere in North Carolina, there's a peer support class, if not somewhere in every city. But yeah, I just can't answer that question specifically. I could answer like, yeah, some other shit. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's restorative justice training, safety marshal training, CPR training, gunshot wound training, even just basic grassroots organizing training, racial equity training. Yeah, I'm connected to a whole bunch of other shit.
All right, so hey, I got a hey, unless you got some serious questions, I got a fun question, Mister. Well, poet.
That boy eating a grilled cheese or something right now, boy.
You said what?
Go ahead, ask your question, bro.
I said,
what? Hey, what does the fucking being gifted a fucking pineapple mean? Cause I had to look it up, Mister.
Nigga, I'm about to look it up because I damn sure don't know. I might know low key, but I don't know right now.
I need answers.
If you are gifted a pineapple, it generally signifies a warm welcome, hospitality, and friendship, as the pineapple has long been a symbol of gracious hosting and is considered a gesture to make guests feel special and appreciated. Essentially, it means you are being treated as a valued visitor.
Okay. All right. That's all I need to know. That's all
Google,
I need
ladies
to
and gentlemen.
know.
No, about 5 seconds, you'll have an answer. Google, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be too big for your britches.
No, that's just funny because yeah, I was gifted. So
Like, I was just eating some pineapple earlier today. I gifted myself some damn pineapple.
yeah, so you out here giving out gestures.
I get self-love, my guy. Self-love, my guy.
That's hilarious.
I bought some pineapple and dragon fruit Friday. Bust them down. Put them in
Where
the
you get
refrigerator.
dragon fruit from? You
Walmart.
Okay.
Nigga, they got everything at Walmart now. But I that was just a quick. I usually go to Harris Teeter or try to hit the
Yeah, see,
market.
I got Publix. Not them upside down pineapples. Yeah, them upside down pineapples.
Hey, bro said pineapples in Florida on porches means the family swings. Hey, yo.
They're trying to swing. They're trying to swing with your boy.
Juicy. Shorty swing my way. Shorty swing my way. Shout out to all shit.
That's funny as hell. Yeah. So hey, so what's tomorrow? We got an interview tomorrow.
Motion Mondays is tomorrow.
Yeah, Motion Mondays, which
is Soulfood Sunday, and it kind of got out of hand from being very soulful.
Yeah, that's why I told you to get him out of there. I told you to get rid of him.
Yeah, my bad. I just want to apologize. You
just hold my good. Like it was him.
But still, I just want to hold myself accountable, just for my peace. But also, like I said, yeah, y'all know, you already know off the top how I get down. So
yeah, all good. That's why I told him get out. Hey, Tony, get him out of here. Yeah, it's all good, bro.
Yeah,
no big deal.
But I've been on the music tip though. I've been
Let us hear something, poet. What you got for us? Let's draw something.
Oh shit! Here he go. Hold on, let me think about it. But I was dancing might play some new shit. But hold on, but I was just trying to say I've been I've really been in a space where I kind of been like creating like a new process for how I really like write and develop my shit. And I kind of really been geared more intentionally on really just about like putting out music and like how I'm like creating change and how it's like affecting people on a deeper level. And because with like all of these shifts in the major music industry and everything, is I think it's imperative that all of our, you know what I'm saying, artists, all art forms kind of really double down and center in just what this shit is really about. And yeah, I just see a kind of, yeah, the future for music and art is just like, I mean, like the art itself, you know, we can make this shit what we want and need it to be.
All right, mister.
That's dope, gentlemen. I love that you want to make music with intention. To me, I think all of us should be doing things with intention, you know. You want to read that, Bijou?
You can do it.
You want to read it out? You don't want to read it out loud?
You
I
can
got
do
you.
it.
Go ahead, poet.
Before Roxy says, before she forgets, also wants to give a huge shout out to the guys for helping with the Village Day. It was a great success, and y'all really been bringing change to different communities. Definitely shout outs to the gang, you feel me, for supporting the Village Day. I have seen a couple, you know what I'm saying, the
Definitely shout
posts
out to the village
on Instagram
organization.
today. Mm-hmm.
Hey, shout out to Big Rock and Stink. And Tonio, we gotta do an interview with you know who, because he couldn't do the interview with us. So I'm gonna set that up, or you can set that up. Cause
You can set it up.
All right,
Hold up, nigga. Are you wearing my hoodie?
Nigga, yes.
I was just about to say I can't even show it because the camera shit fucked up, but I was about to shout out Big Rock for the hoodie. You feel me? The Poet East Wizard, your hoodie. That shit is cold. I had that bitch on yesterday. You feel me, with my joints? Yeah, shouts out to Big Rock. I'm about to be getting a couple more customs. Most definitely.
Hey, you feel me?
Yeah.
And I had told her, I was like, damn, Poet told me he was wearing that shit all the time.
I swear. I was rocking that bitch yesterday all day. That bitch comfy. That bitch is all that shit. Yeah, I need a couple more of them joints. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the DMs. Yeah, we're about to watch something.
Hey, you feel me?
I probably need one with this picture right here on my profile, right there on the front. Just like let me get the Kendrick smile. Let's say Drake. A little say Drake on the bottom of that motherfucker.
I hear you like him, y'all.
Yeah. Hell yeah. That
feel me?
Shouts out to Posh by Roxy.
Tag her in this out there, this Mr. Tiger. And then we'll make sure that shit get done for it. Or you send her a DM or whatever. It don't matter. And then get y'all orders in with Tiger and all that. Get y'all orders in. And y'all get our shit too though. Hold on. It ain't just about you, Paul. You got me fucked up.
That's why you gotta show them the back though. See, you gotta stand up and show them the back. You gotta show them the back. Look at that shit. That be cold.
Yeah, we out here. You feel me? Yeah, you feel me? We out here.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Art for change. All right, so y'all got anything left?
If Poet not gonna drop no music, man, we can close the show out for the night.
Man, what you want me to? Man, what you want me to drop?
We can get something.
Just hit something. Let's hit something. It can be some old shit. What you got for us?
Nah, I can't drop no old shit when I just said I recorded 6 new shits goddamn yesterday, nigga.
Ooh,
Y'all motherfuckers know you want to hear.
We get a world premiere.
You know you want to hear. Oh, it's just I don't know which one. You want to hear the Drake diss?
Yeah, let me hear. Hey, let me hear the Drake diss.
Let's hear the Drake diss. Let's hear the Drake diss.
Hey,
Stage.
yo.
World premiere. Poet Eats Wizard. Yeah. What you got for us?
Hey, nah, but it's not a Drake diss though. But I'm just standing on business. It's actually I don't really even know how to. It's even just think about what I just said about how I was saying I'm trying to be more intentional about like my music and yeah, because this shit is actually pretty fucking amazing. It's a smoothie though. I'm really in my bag though.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna block my screen. Yeah,
I'm
let me
really
hear
in my bag. All right, so hold up. I just had to download it. Let me I'm gonna do this. Present. Let me share skis. Let me do this with the audio. All right. Mute that ski. My fault. I gotta reopen that bitch because I had it open. This shout out my man Blank the Tank. You already know what we're doing with it. I don't know if this is gonna be the name of it, but this shit just called Ruby Blues for right now.
I'm wearing rubies with my blues, it look like pimping and shit. I'm way too smooth, I'm way too cool, they be forgetting this shit. You need to let me drive the boat, I put the pim in this shit. It ain't the stash without no land, I still been getting this shit. Since I was born in number 8, I'm on my infinite shit. We ride for dot and smoke on Drake, it's too much ignorant shit. When I pop out, no, I got 30, call it ignorant. Let's turn TV off, go read a book, no more illiterate shit. Yeah. Try Billy Carson, even 19 keys give somebody a look. I heard that y'all keep been awake, and I seen Vidal, he been patient. Got a shout out red and blue pillar, them profits about they paper. Oh my God, I'm in my training, 7 years I spent abstaining. Activate my kundalini, that shit feel like Super Saiyan. Boy, that Uber meant your Uber, bitch, I leave them oozing aching. Half these niggas won't choose freedom, look, they still be choosing bacon. I've been in that mode again, ice water in my veins. It's man up, it's still too cold to even tell if my heart's vacant. I can't let you get my hoodies, you gon' defo need a blanket. Keep a crystal and a pistol for protection, pretty basic. Never really been no pressure. We align at different paces. Lot of love for my ancestors, how they kept me in their graces. Running through another chapter, I just put my pen to pages. From the inside, I'm the wizard. I got ninjas, I got sages. I get knowledge from the ethers. You can tell my soul is ancient. I got demons riding for me just to balance out the angels. Niggas know I played the outfield. I ain't never been a stranger. She wrote murder like a Bella, but ain't never been in danger. Different archetype positions. I can't really be your savior. They just love the fact I'm valid and I still be dropping bangers. I'm on Eddies, not the Eddies. I ain't running from no cankers. I don't really do no baggage. Maybe you can be my anchor. Baby, I can bring the money home if you could be my banker. Keep the paddocks, keep the mules. Bitch, I want my 40. I'm wearing rubies with my blues, it look like pimping and shit. I'm way too smooth, I'm way too cool, they be forgetting this shit. You need to let me drive the boat, I put the pim in this shit. It ain't the stash without no land, I still been getting this shit. Since I was born in number 8, I'm on my infinite shit. We ride for dot and smoke on Drake, it's too much ignorant shit.
Facts, nigga.
Hey.
Yeah, I like that.
Did you hear what that boy said? Yes, I like that one.
Facts.
Yes. Yes, nigga. Go off, nigga. Yeah.
I like that.
Wait till I get her cleaned up a little bit. You feel me? And you know how I do. One take Jake. You can ask about
One
me if you
thing,
don't
G.
know. One take Jake straight through. You know how we do.
Yeah, I already know.
Yeah, we ride for Dot and smoke on Drake. It's too much ignorant shit. You feel me?
Yeah,
The triple line
and
time. Like, come
that's
on,
one
bro.
of the first songs we heard from Drake in college.
Yeah.
And so I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. But you hear all the knowledge I'm dropping in that bitch though. Like fuck
Yes.
Oh, you
Drake.
dropped a lot of knowledge in that
You
shit,
feel
boy.
me?
You dropped
That's
a
why.
lot of knowledge in that shit, boy.
Do you get it? Do you get what I'm saying? And honestly, and that's the one that I'm saying. Like I want to shoot the video. I want to drop that bitch like ASAP because
Yeah.
And
people.
40 acres and a mule, like, hey,
I need people to hear it because it's
in the beat, bro. The beat.
that
The
40
beat. I
acres
love
and
the
a mule,
fucking
like,
beat.
yeah.
shout out Blank the Tank, bro. That's my guy. He a lawyer. My guy a lawyer, and he make beats.
Okay.
But that beat is fire.
Come on, guy.
It's like it sounds like a murder mystery beat. Then you murdered it. All right.
Mysteriously.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man,
So
but we love everybody. Appreciate everybody for rocking with us, man. We appreciate the poet for being here, man. You guys top it up. You got some last words for us, poet? Where the people can meet you at? Where they can get your music at? Talk to them.
Man, you already know Larry Space the Poet, Larry the Poet on all platforms, wherever you listen to, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, all of that. Follow me on IG, poet_east_wizard. You feel me? And yeah, and
Wizard.
and talk to me. I talk back. I'm not one of them. You feel me? You can DM me, comment under my shit, all of that. You feel me? Like
Honestly.
For booking, if they were trying to book you, what they need to do, man?
Hit my DMs.
Hit the DMs. You hear it right here first.
You can hit my DMs or anywhere, whether you on Instagram or YouTube, any of that. My email should be posted, so or you can email me. You feel me as well.
Hey, so I got a question. All right, so when we start blowing, I can be your manager.
We gotta talk.
Yeah, all right, we'll talk.
We gotta talk.
Yeah, all right, we'll talk. I got some shit now.
Yeah.
All right, Marshall wrote another one. Right? Marshall is so consistent.
I love him. I love how listen, man. I had a Marshall, man. He's a
Bro,
dog.
we need to bring him back on here one day.
Yeah.
This is because he be dropping. You feel me? We need to let him rap, bro.
Yeah.
It says every stripper he ever talked to wanted to be a doctor or a lawyer, and we're on the pole for school. He mad his girl going back to school. Talking about Drake.
Hey, yo.
That's hilarious.
Any closing statements for you?
All you gotta do
is
what?
be you. Hey, you already motherfucking know. Hey, everybody already know. All you gotta motherfucking do is be you. That's it. It's real easy. That's the easiest thing you can do.
The easiest thing you can do, and it don't cost you any money.
Yeah, I mean that shit for free. Like, nigga, what? Nigga, I can wake up and be me for free. Like, nigga, what? Yeah.
It is.
Honestly.
Love yourself.
Hey, love yours. Love yourself and love yours.
Absolutely. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for the closing statement for the day, man, y'all already know what this is, man. This is Miss Sapiosexual. This is Art for Change Podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Art for Change Podcast for more stories from incredible artists who are making a difference. If you love this episode, consider leaving a review on your favorite podcast platform. Your feedback means the world to us, and it helps us reach more listeners. As always, remember that art is a powerful tool for change. Let's continue to be an uplifting voice and inspire others and make challenges. Until next time, keep creating, keep questioning, and keep making a difference. This is Mr. Sapiosexual signing off for Art for Change.
And be you.
Peace.
Peace.